What it's about is one sense of what's really real. When people say, oh, come on, be realistic, what reality are they actually referring to when they say, oh, come on, be realistic? If you're a right-wing person, you're basically talking about violence. Take the idea of international relations. There's institutionalists and realists, right? Realists are people who say that nation states will do whatever they have to do to pursue their interests. They're essentially calculating self-interested actors. It's the more cynical approach. But if you think about it, what's realistic about the idea of a nation state? Nation states don't exist. They're completely imaginary entities. There's no such thing as France. The king of France, you could say, has interests, right? But France doesn't have interests. Why does France appear to have interests? Why does France appear to be an international actor? Well, because France can kill you. It has an army. It's real because it can do destructive, violent things. And this applies on every level. Even when we talk about real estate, the large and heavy objects. What real estate comes from? It doesn't actually come from res, the Latin word for thing, like most of our uses of real. It actually comes from real, belonging to the king. His sovereign power ultimately owns, since the king has ultimate force of power over everything, he can take whatever he likes, so that all large, heavy objects ultimately belong to the king. So that's a sort of political ontology of violence. If you look at the, sort of right-wing conceptions, the assumption is always that the ultimate reality is one of force, and we just have to deal with that.